What's happening in the housing market in August 2024 in Pitt County, North Carolina?
We love doing these videos for you every single month because we really like to dig into the information and say what is happening in our market, not what's happening in the national news, which interest rates might be falling, what's happening in our market, how long are houses staying on the market, and so much more information that we can give you. And we look at all of the inventory, and so you can make a decision based on, do you want to buy, do you want to sell, is it a good time? And that's why we do these for you every time.
Exactly. Therefore, our main focus right now in the beginning of this video and podcast really is about inventory, because that is one of the driving force of the market. And in July 2024, the number of active homes in Pitt County was 461. In June 2024, months before that, 446, and in July 2023 was 292 homes, which put us at 57.9 increase in percentage.
Now with under contract homes, this one was interesting to me as well, because we have to think about what's happening last year at this time. So July 2024, how many houses were under contract? 174, which seemed smaller than June, which was 205. But if you compare it to last year at 172, it is actually up 1.2%.
Exactly. Not only these two are important, also the sold homes important too. 212 homes sold in July 2024, which is really good. And 171 homes sold in June 2024, and July 2023 we had 170 homes sold, which put us at 24.7% increase from last year to this year.
Now active plus, when we get, now there's a formula, and if it's under 6, this is considered a seller's market. If it's over 6, it's considered a buyer's market. And honestly, we're kind of staying pretty steady from what I can tell. So active homes were plus pending homes give us a number. We divide it by sold homes, and this gives us 2.99 months. The month before that was 3.81. The last year at this time was 2.73. So it's actually sped up or slowed down a little bit by 9.5%.
Exactly. But before we go to more deep into the data,
like days on market, list prices, which is appreciation, all this stuff is coming. Yes, we're going to do our introduction. Let's hit it. Guys, Victoria, welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
Now, coming back to the average days on the market also is determining how fast is the market is moving. And in July 2024, average days on the market was 43 days. And in June 2024, very close, 44 days. Last year in July 2023, we had 59 days, which put us at the 27.12% decrease from last year to this year.
Now, what median list price is how much it goes into the MLS for, and median sold price is how much they're actually selling. Don't forget, median is a middle number. So you look at the spreadsheet and you look at the middle number, and that is where you get your median number. And this gives us data. It tells us, a quick data of what's happening right there in the middle. So July 2024, what was it for list?
295,000. Even in June 2024 was $288,950, and July 2023 was $315,245, which put us at the 6.42% decrease from last year to this year.
Now, with sold prices, recently sold, it was $282,750. Last month before that was $288. Last year at this time was $280. So it's actually up almost 0.98%.
Exactly. Now, at the other side, if you're asking Alan, Victoria, what do you think is the price of the homes is, we have like a median price per square feet for all kind of homes, brand new or pre-owned, that we wanted to tell you. Of course, it depends on how much upgrade that house has and the location. But what is the
for new construction, price per square foot for all single family homes, condos, townhomes, 166. Whereas for new construction, just single family homes in all of Pitt County, the average is 180. What about the pre-owned?
The pre-owned for all, including single, condo and townhouse, was 156. And if you just focus on pre-owned single family home, we are $163 per square feet.
Now, we also like to break it down a little bit more to say how much is new construction is driving our market and how much is previously owned driving our market. So for new construction in July 2024, it was 3.6 months of supply compared to the previously owned 1.7. So you can see it's almost double. What about the month before that?
And June 2024, we had a little bit different, 3.5 months for the brand new construction, and pre-owned is still the same, 1.7 months. And definitely we didn't have that much of the difference in both of them.
Now we also are going to do something a little bit new with our updates this month. Is we're going to start talking about how much in just July were single family homes, how many were actually townhomes, and then were they previously owned or are they new? Because we are hearing all the time that there's a lot of townhomes coming, so let's really just kind of focus in on those numbers and see what's happening.
Exactly. Therefore, this number might increase for the next months, but if you focus on
these are homes that just showed up in July, so not anything that showed up in June.
Therefore, this is the homes for the July. The homes for sale in July, actually we broke it down to single family home, townhouse, and condo. A single family home, we had 82 homes showed up for sale in July 2024, brand new, and 130 homes pre-owned showed up in the market.
Now for townhomes, there was 49 townhomes that showed up in Pitt County that were brand new versus 17 that were pre-owned. So you can see it's a 22% increase of townhomes.
No, those are the market share.
Oh, market share, sorry. And then condos, there was no new condos, but there were 12 pre-owned, which means there were 12 in the market that showed up.
Exactly. Therefore, if you look at the share of the single family home, we have 73.1% share for single family home in the market, 76% for the townhouse, and 4.14% for the condo. This is the share market.
Next thing we're going to talk about is how long these homes are sitting on the market, and because this can really affect days on market. Now again, we just looked at what showed up in July. So for single family homes, there were 53 days for single family homes that were brand new that showed up on the market, versus 13 pre-owned. What about townhomes?
The townhome was 105 days for the brand new and 11 days for pre-owned. And if you're looking, the quick turnaround for the single family home was 75.47 pre-owned respect to the brand new. And
before you get to the things, we should have also talked about condos. There were no new condos, 33 pre-owned condos. And you want to tell me what
89.52% actually turnaround for pre-owned was faster than the brand new townhouses.
Now, the thing that people care about the most when we watch these videos is, of course, appreciation. How much did my home appreciate? Now, we cannot tell you exactly what your numbers. What we can do is look at the mean value. Mean is a weighted average. A weighted average is going to factor out the maintenance and factor out the shacks to try to give us a mean value of what is happening this month, last year, so we can look at the year-over-year change and the mean value, and this is going to tell us basically the appreciation rate.
Saying that, in July 2024, this mean value was $245,497, and June 2024, this number was pretty close, $245,148, and July 2023, this number was $235,225, which put us on how much appreciation?
But this year of change was pretty turbulent. People said, oh, do I want to buy a home or not buy the home? And so many people were on the fence, or to sell your home. Whoever owned a home received 5.2% of appreciation over 1 year. It's not their fault that they own a home and that they are previously that they're getting this money. Inflation has happened, prices have gone up, and then we also see this in our home values because 5.2% is a decent return. Now let's talk about the rentals. Let's just say you own a home and you want to keep it and you want to rent it. The median rent for all, or you're looking to rent, the median rent for all bedrooms is $1,250. It goes up to $5,400 in the county.
Exactly. Therefore, if you're a
home buyer and you're considering buying a home and you say, is now a good time? It's actually a good time to think about buying a home. We have decent amount, 461 homes that were for sale. This in the last month. That's a lot of homes that were for sale in all price points, from $150,000 up to $1 million points, 1.2.6 or 1.6, I think was the highest. I'm just thinking of all the homes that are for sale right now.
And besides, the mortgage rate went under 6%. And mortgage
rates are going down. They are considered to go down even more. So if you go under contract right now, you're actually in a great position in order to really kind of secure whatever might happen in the next month at the Fed. Lock in what you have now. Maybe it changes even to the better. But if you are a home buyer, now is a great time to really to consider jumping in there with both feet and considering it's time to buy a home. What about selling?
Exactly. On the other side, if you look at the market for the home sellers, we are still 2.99 months for the inventory rate, which is almost 3 months. And as my wife said, we had appreciation of 5.2%. And also, it's still the median sell price from last year to this year had 1%, almost 1%, 0.98% change. And that means that you need to contact us, Alan Victoria Pinder, real estate agent professional in Pitt County, North Carolina, to help you to get you the top dollar. And also don't forget to watch all of our playlists that we put for you and all of the housing market updates. We love to connect with you. Don't forget, push that subscribe button to actually support our channel, and we love to connect with you. See you next time.